This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to introduce to you the incredible new 3-bullet roulette system from Silent Tiger. He said he's doing incredible with this one in the casino, and today we're going to test this incredible new system up against the system from Blue Moon called Super 8, and this is another fantastic roulette system. Let's start with that first and place the bets. Let's go ahead and change those to 5s, and we're going to put $5 on the 0, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 to start. And then we're also going to have $5 on the 4, 5, 6 street, the 13, 16, 19, and 22 street, which covers all of the second dozen, and then also the 31 and 34. This is a $40 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 32 red. Okay, and that's a nice $20 win to start. So let's just rebet and spin. Okay, here we go. That's a 0 there. Good thing we have that covered, but when you hit the 0, you have a small loss, and we don't count that as a loss or a win, even though we did lose $5. It's very minimal. You can see we're still at 15. We're just going to rebet and spin. Basically, that's a hedge bet on those 5 numbers. And you won't believe how much that saves you over time. And that's a loss there. We don't do anything with one loss, and we just rebet and spin. Here we go. That's a 34 red, and we got a win. So now all of a sudden, you can see we're -5, but we just rebet and spin. There's going to be rules for this one on losses and wins. I'm going to share all that with you coming up. And that's an 11, that's a loss. So we just rebet and spin. If we don't have 2 losses in a row, we're not going to change the bet. So here we go. That's an 18 red. Okay, we got a win. So we're -25. We just rebet and spin. Now, if we get 2 wins in a row and we're not in session profit, we're going to have an option, and I'll share that with you here in a second. But we didn't get 2 wins in a row, so I'll save that for when we get 2 wins in a row. Let's just rebet and spin. If we get 2 losses in a row, we're going to change the bet. We have 1 loss right now, and that's an 11 black. Okay, now we have 2 losses in a row. So now we are going to double the bet. We're going to go from 40 to 80 and spin. But the rules of this really help you protect your bankroll, which you're going to see as we go through. That's a 20, and that's a win. And let's rebet and spin. If we win 2 in a row, we have an option of increasing the bet as well. Let's see if we can do that. That's a 22 black. And we got 2 wins in a row. So you can see we're not in session profit. And if you get 2 wins in a row with this system, you're able to double. So let's go ahead and do that. But you only want to do it when it's necessary. So we'll talk about that more as we go through. That's a 22 black. And we got the win. Okay, now we're at 55. Let's go ahead and restart back to where we were at the beginning here. And that's a $40 bet. That's $5 on each one of those. And it's called Super 8 because there's 8 bets out there. Let's go ahead and spin, and here we go. That's a 1 red. Okay, that's that hedge bet. That won't. We basically just act like that doesn't happen. It's not counted as a win or a loss, but it protects you a lot over the course of playing, and I think you're going to really see that. So that's a 6 black. That's a $20 win. We're up 70. Let's rebet and spin. And the progression on this one really helps protect your bankroll, as you're probably already starting to notice. And that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss. So let's rebet and spin. If we lose 2 in a row, we will change the bet. Here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, we did lose 2 in a row, so we're going to double that bet from 40 to 80. And then let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, we lost again. If we lose 2 more times, we will double again. So let's see if we need to do that or not. Usually we'll get the win after 1 loss, but let's find out. That's a 31 black. And we did get the win, so we don't increase. We just keep the bet the same. You can see we're not in session profit. So if we do get 2 wins in a row, we have the ability to double if we need to. And that's a 1. That doesn't count as a win or a loss. Even though it is a $10 loss. So let's just rebet and spin. So we have 1 win currently. And here we go. That's a 21 red. Okay, that's 2 wins in a row. So we have the option of doubling if we're not in session profit. And we are not in session profit. So let's go ahead and double and spin. Okay, here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, we got the win. We're not in session profit, so we just rebet and spin. Okay, here we go. And that's a 17 black. Anything in the second 12 is fantastic. That's a win. We're in session profit at 140 profit, so we go back to where we started at 40, and let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's that hedge bet. I told you it's you might lose a few dollars, like that was losing $5, but it's no big deal. And you've already seen we've hit that at least 3 times already, and it's saved us from having total losses. So I think it's fantastic. And that's a 25 red. That's a loss. If we get another one of those, we will double the bet. But since that's just one, we just rebet and spin. I thought that was going to hit the 0 there, but that's the 2. That's another one of those. We've probably hit that hedge bet at least 5 times already. And we're up 90. We're just going to rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 23 red. That's a win. Okay, so there's 1 win. If we get 2 wins, we'll have the option of increasing the bet if we're not near session profit. And that's a 4 black. And there's 2 wins. So let's see where we're at. We're real close to session profit, so we're going to go back to we're going to stay at 40 basically. If you always have the option if you get 2 wins in a row to double. However, if you're near session profit, it's not a good idea. So then I would just go ahead and reset. We're up 150, and let's go ahead and spin. So it's a good idea to do that if you're not near session profit. And that's a 10. That's a loss. We'll rebet and spin, and we'll see if we get 2 losses in a row here. Let's see what we get. That's a 36 red. We did not get 2 losses in a row, so we just rebet and spin. Okay, this progression again really helps protect the bankroll on this one, which we'll talk about here in a second. And that's another one of those hedge bets. We just act like they don't happen and spin again. All right, here we go. That's a 26 black. We lost. If we do 1 more of those, we will double. Let's see what we get here. That's a 24. That's definitely a win, so we don't change the bet. And you can see we're up 105 right now. And these small little setbacks are what help you protect your bankroll. And we'll get it back up there in no time anyway. So let's go ahead and focus on getting some wins here. And that's a nice one there. We're up 125. All right, let's go ahead and rebet and spin. That's a 19 red. That's 2 wins in a row. However, we're pretty close to session profit, so we do not want to increase. Okay, so if you're within a decent range of session profit, don't increase on 2 wins. But if you are a ways away, then you have the option of doing that with this system and can really help you out. So we're up 165 now, and you see why right there, because you can build it back up in no time anyway. You don't have to risk those large bets, and that's a 1. That's probably at least the 6th or 7th time we've hit that hedge bet. So you see how important that is. That's 5 numbers, and we've probably hit it 6 or 7 times. And that's a 10 black. Okay, that's a loss. If we do that again, we'll double from 40 to 80. And let's go ahead and spin. That's a 13 black. Okay, that's a $20 win. We're up 140. And let's go ahead and spin again. Here we go. Okay, that's a 20 black. Okay, that's a $20 win. We're up 160. All right, here we go. Thought it was going to hit 0 there, but that's a 28 black. We lost. If we lose again, we will double. We're currently sitting at 120 profit, and we'll see what we get here. That's a 32 red. Okay, we got the win though, so we just rebet and spin. And if we get 2 wins in a row, we'll see where our profit levels are at. That's a 29 black. Okay, and we lost there. So we just rebet and spin. If we get 2 losses in a row, we will double. And that's a 25 red. And we did get 2 losses in a row, so we're going to double. But you've noticed this system doesn't double like a lot of other systems. It only does it when it's necessary. And that helps protect your bankroll. That's a 15 black. And that's a win there. So we'll rebet and spin. And then if we get 2 wins, we'll see if we need to double or not. That's a 12 red. But we lost, so we don't have that option. We just rebet and spin. But if we lose this one, we will double the bet. But we got the win. That's a 13 black. Okay, so you can see we're only up 60 right now. That's okay, because you're going to see why here in a second. Because now that we're not near session profit, if we get a win, we're going to be able to double. But we lost, so we just rebet and spin. And if we get 2 losses in a row, we will double. That's a 27 red. Okay, we did have 2 losses in a row, so let's go ahead and double that bet to 160. And let's see what we get here. That's a good win on 24 black. Okay, that's an $80 win. If we get 2 wins in a row, we're going to have the chance of doubling if we need to. Let's find out if we can get 2 wins in a row here. And I think we did. That's a 36. Yes, we did. So we're not near session profit, and we got 2 wins in a row. So that allows us to double. So now we're at 320. And here we go. That's a 33 black, and that's a nice win. So now we're up 220, definitely in session profit, and we go back to 40. So let's go ahead and do that. So when you're having a long losing streak, the progression's not going up that fast because it takes 2 losses to increase. Or you could get losses and then wins and losses and wins, and it's not really going up that high. And there's that hedge bet again, which has really protected us. Losing $5 doesn't really hurt us much at all. We're up $215, and here we go. That's a 16 red. That's a nice win. Now we're up 235, and let's see if we can get some wins at base level here. And here we go. Okay, and that's a loss, so we just rebet and spin. We have 26 numbers covered here. 5 of them are a small loss, but they keep us from losing, which is nice, and that's a 32 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 215. We just rebet and spin. We're 12 minutes in out of 15 with the Super 8 roulette system from Blue Moon. That's a 31 black. Okay, that's a win. Let's talk bankroll now. We're up 235. And let's go ahead and spin. So Blue Moon recommends a $2,500 bankroll for this system. You can divide everything by 5 if you want to go with dollar bets. So remember that. You don't have to play for this much. We're at $255. Anytime you're playing a roulette system, you can always do that. If you're using $5 units, just divide your bankroll by 5 and divide your starting bet by 5. And as long as you keep it even, you're good to go. So we're at $275. Let's go ahead and spin again here, and we're almost 13 minutes in. Doing great with this one, and that's that hedge bet again. That's probably 8 or 9 times now we've hit that, and we're up 270. Doesn't hurt us at all, but it does protect us from having total losses, and especially on the zeros. But the 1, 2, 3 as well, we've hit those a bunch, and that's a loss. So we'll just rebet and spin. I like how the progression stays fairly low with this one, and that's a 10 black. But we lost 2 in a row, so now we will double from 40 to 80. So instead of 5 on each, we have 10 on each out of those 8 bets, and that's a 23 red. Okay, that's a $40 win. We're up 230, and let's go ahead and see here. We're up 230. Let's go ahead and spin again. That's a 23 red. Okay, we got 2 wins in a row. We don't need to double. We're where we need to be. Let's go back to where we were at 40 and protect our bankroll. Let's go ahead and spin. And only have 1 minute left with this one. And when you get up a lot, you definitely want to protect what you've won or cash out right away. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. But we always play for the full 15 minutes to see the ups and downs. And this one's just been great today. And we've had some losses, but we've recovered nicely. And that's a win. We're at 250. And if you're near session profit, don't feel like you have to deal with the session profit rules. But if you're a long ways away, you probably should follow the rules of 2 wins in doubling and 2 losses in doubling. So we're at 270. Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 27 red. And that's a loss. Let's rebet and spin. If we lose again, we'll need to double the bet, but we're coming down the stretch here. And that's a 32 red. Okay, that's a win, and we just ran out of time. So we made $250 profit in 15 minutes with Blue Moon Super 8 roulette system. And let me know down in the comments what you think about this one. And it's been doing great lately, and would love to hear from you. And now it is time for the new roulette system of the day, the 3-bullet system from Silent Tiger. Can't wait to start that now, and let's see how it does. Here we go. All right, the time is finally here for Silent Tiger's 3-bullet system. Let's go ahead and place the bets, and we're going to start with a $30 bet on 1 to 18 and a $20 bet on third 12. Let's go ahead and spin, set the timer, and here we go. That's a 26 black to start. Okay, so we're getting a $10 win there. We just rebet and spin. Once we have losses, I'll share with you what the 3 bullets are and how it works. And that's a 13 black. That's another $10 win. We're up 20. So let's just rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 22 black. And we lost, so it's time for the second bullet, and the second bullet is going to be $150 on 1 to 18, and then a $100 on third 12. Let's go ahead and spend. This is a $250 total bet. Really good chance of hitting this one now. And that's a 34 red, and we got it. Okay, so we're up 20 now. We go back to the original $50 bet. Let's go ahead and do that. And spin. Here we go. And I would say this is a system where you want to get up a good amount and then cash out. And that's another $10 win. We're up 30. So let's rebet and spin. You can get a lot of profit fairly quickly with getting a lot of wins in a row. And that's a 1 red. And the chances of losing all 3 bullets is not good, but it can happen. So let's see how it does today. And we're going to get more than the actual 3 bullets today because the bankroll is going to be a little higher than normal to keep it fair with Blue Moon system today. We just lost that one, so we're going to go to 150 and then 100 on the third 12. But Silent Tiger wanted to let me know you can play this with 1,050 for the bankroll, but we're going to use 2,500 today to keep it in line with the first system of the day and keep it fair. That's a nice win there. We're up 40. We go back to the original $50 bet. And what that'll do is having that extra bankroll, if for some reason we do lose the 3 bullets, we'll have more than the 3 bullets, and we'll talk about that as we go through. That's a 35 black. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're up 50. Let's rebet and spin. But if you use just the 3 bullets, it's 1,050 bankroll. Again, we're going to have more than that today at 2,500. And that's a loss there. Let's increase those bets. This is bullet number 2 again. And the 1 to 18 is going to be 150. And third 12 is going to be 100. This is bullet number 2. And you always have a good chance of hitting any of these. But if you hit 00, you have to go to the third bullet. So let's go to the third bullet now. And the third bullet's going to be $500 on 1 to 18. And let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to have a 250 on third 12. Now with this bet, we have to hit, with this last bet here, we have to hit the 1 to 18 to win. So if we hit the third 12, it'll break even. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. Okay, that's a 29 black. And that breaks even. So we have to do it again. Let's rebet and spin. Try to hit 1 to 18. Okay, we got it. 9 red. Yeah, it's a 250 win. Now we go back to where we started and we try to build it back up again. So you don't get there very often, but you need to be ready in case you do. And with the bankroll we're using today, we'll talk about it more as we go through. And let's put this $30 bet on 118 and 20 on third 12 and spin again. We will have some opportunities even if we lose the 3 bullets. But normally you will not lose 3 in a row with this many numbers covered. And we're up 10. Let's rebet and spin and let's build it back up again. I know we're not in session profit, but one win is enough to get us back to where we need to be to start making profit again. We're up 20. And let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 27 red. That's a win. Okay, so now we're back up 30. Let's rebet and spin. We're 4.5 minutes in out of 15 with 3 bullets. And that's a 23 red. And that's a loss, so we're going to bullet number 2 again. And we'll be at 150. And then 100. And that's 250 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 29 black. That should be a win. It is. And we're up 30. We drop back to 50. That's 30 and 20. 30 on 1 to 18, 20 on third 12. And let's spin. Another 0. That's a double 0 there, actually. So we will go back to 150 and 100. Usually don't get this many losses, but it can happen. You need to be prepared for it. That's why I also said if you get up a good amount, just go ahead and cash out. You don't have to play for the full 15 minutes like I'm doing. I'm doing that so I can test it, so you can see the ups and the downs. But let's go back to 50 again after that win. But I would recommend, once you get up a few $100s with this, go ahead and cash out. And make sure you're a winner for the day. That's a 24 black. We just missed that one, so definitely getting more losses than normal with this, but that's okay. We're going to go back to 150 again on bullet number 2 and 100 on bullet number 2 on the third 12. That's a 250 total bet, and that's a win with 10 black. Okay, so we're up 30 still. We got to build it back up and get some wins. Having too many losses here, so let's go ahead and spin and let's start building it back up. We have plenty of time, and here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a win. Now we're up 40. Let's get a bunch of wins in a row here and pile up some profit. That's a 12 red. Okay, if you're patient, you should start to get wins with this many numbers covered. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin at base level here. Okay, that's a 20 black, and that's a loss. So again, still getting a decent amount of losses for this many numbers covered, but let's go back to bullet number 2 again. 150 and 100, and spin at 250 total bet. Okay, that's a 32 red. That should be a win. Okay, $50 win. We're up $50, so we go back to 50 again. And spin again. That's 30 on 1 to 18, 20 on third 12. That's a 26 black. That's a win. We're up 60. Let's get some wins in a row here and get our profit over 100. That's a 7 red there. That's another win. Okay, we're up 70. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin again here. Okay, that's a 19 red. That's a loss. So we're going to go back to 150 and 100, bullet number 2. Okay, 250 total bet. That's a 3 red. That should be a win. We'll take it, and we're up 70. We'll go back to 50. And spin. Here we go. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're up 80. Let's go ahead and rebet and spin. That's a 27 red. That's a $10 win. We're up 90.
No more bet.
And let's spin. That's a 30 red. Okay, and we're up $100 now. Great.
No more bet.
Finally got over that 100 barrier. Let's keep building it. And just as I say that, we hit the zeros again. Okay, so we're going to go back to 150 and 100. Bullet number 2.
No more bet.
Okay, and we're 9 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15. Thought I was going to hit the 0 again there, but we got the win. And that's one thing you got to watch out for is the hitting back-to-back zeros. It can happen, and that's why if you're happy with your profit with any of these systems, go ahead and cash out and make sure you declare victory over the casino for that day, because that's another loss there on 24. So getting way more losses than normal, but that's okay. We've been recovering so far. Let's see if we continue to recover. And this is bullet number 2. 150 and 100, 250 total bet. And let's spin. Oh my goodness, another 0. That's what I was talking about earlier. And now we're going to go to bullet number 3, which is 500 and 250. And we have to hit 1 to 18. Here we go. There's 500. Here comes 250, and we have to hit 1 to 18. We can't hit the 19 to 36 anymore. Okay, that's a 2. That's a win. Okay, great. So we got the win, but that does put us back to just $50 profit, so it sets us back a little. Let's go ahead and clear that out and put the bets back out again. So we'll be at 30 and 20 where we started. And let's go ahead and spin. And it does set you back a little bit when you win in the third bullet, but doesn't happen that often that you get to the third bullet. So we're up 60. That's again why I said cash out if you get ahead. And here we go. And that's an 8 black. It's another win. We're back up 70. We should be able to get back up over 100 profit in no time. Okay, that's a 16 red. Okay, that's a win. We're up 80. Let's rebet and spin. All right, here we go. And another one. I think that's probably at least 4 or 5 0 or double zeros in this session. I think it's 5. So let's go back to 150 and 100 again. There's 150. Here comes 100. And let's see if we could get a win right here so we don't go back to that third bullet again. And that's a 1 red. We almost hit the 0 again there. But we'll take the win. We're up 80. And we'll go back to 50 again.
No more bet.
And spin. We're 12 minutes in out of 15. That's a 5 red. That's a win. Okay, we're up 90. Let's rebet and spin again. That's a 26 black. Another win. We're up 100. Finally got over that 100 again. Let's stay up there. And here we go. That's a 4 black. Okay, another win. We're up 110.
No more bet.
Let's see what we get here. That's a 19 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we go back to bullet number 2 at 150 and 100.
No
And
more
let's
bet.
go ahead and spin again here. All right, 2 minutes left. Let's see how we finish. That's a 31 black. That's a win. We're up 110. We go back to 50. So here we go. That's 30 and 20. And remember, we start with 30 on 1 to 18 and 20 on third 12. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. We're up 120.
No more bet.
And let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 27 red. It's a $10 win. We're up 130.
No more bet.
All right, let's keep building it up. Here we go. 19, and that is a loss. So we'll go back to bullet number 2, 150 and 100, and let's go ahead and spin. That's a 35 black. Okay, that's a win. We're up 130, and we go back to 50. So we're starting to get up there now in profit. Took us a while, but now we're back to base level. A minute left. Here we go. That's a 13 black. We've had a lot of zeros though. I think we've had 5 0 or double zeros with this session, so that's not normal, but it can happen, and that's why you want to cash out when you get up a good amount. And that's a 14 red. Okay, and we're up 150.
No more bets.
Let's rebet and spin. 30 seconds left. That's a 1 red. Fantastic. We're up 160 now. Now it's starting to churn some profit here. That's a 10 black. Okay, we're up 170 now.
No more bets.
And here we go. That's a 15 black. Okay, we're up 180.
No more bets.
Oh, and this will be our final spin right here. And that's a 35 black. So this system did recover and won $190 in 15 minutes. I would definitely cash out when you get up a good amount, though. I could definitely see something happening where you could lose 3 in a row, even though we have a lot of numbers covered. Let me know what you think down in the comments as usual. Thank you, Silent Tiger, for sending this one in. Thank you, Blue Moon. The system from Blue Moon, the Super 8's definitely the winner today, but both did really well. And let me know down in the comments what you think, and that would be fantastic. And if you want to send a system in, send it to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I pick a new one every single day of the week, 365 days of the year, in the search for the best roulette system possible each and every day. And if you're enjoying the content, please like, share, and subscribe so we can keep growing this community of people that love roulette like I do. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.